Hi, we're ANiMAL. We're a three-piece dance band from London, play punk bass music. We're down in Camden town today at Scar Studios. I'm Pete.
I'm Tom.
And we're missing our third member, Andy, who's in the studio working. So ANiMAL plays, ANiMAL's a dance band. We play bass music, and that's about as close as it can get. We play bass music with attitude. There's that element of punk with the vocals in it. There's some guitar in it, and the reason that we started doing it is just because we wanted to take the elements of really rowdy gigs, like band gigs, and the really rowdy elements of raves that we were going to, and kind of combine them and see, like, create something that we could take to the rave, create something that we could take into a concert venue, and in essence also, like, dance music works all about just like one vocal hook, and you know, band music's quite wordy. Like, you know, there's like a first verse, and then there's like a chorus, and then there's like probably like another double verse, and then another chorus, and then like a breakdown, and then a chorus. And we were just like, well, maybe we could say everything that we want to say, get like a point across, but just have it in like a shouty kind of melodic punk hook, and stick it with like the bass music that we're making. And so we started off DJing on like internet radio, and then like done some guest mixes for Radio 1 Extra, guest mixes for like XFM. And we kind of realised that the more guest mixes and DJ shows that we were doing, the more we could stick our own music in, and we also, like, we're not into the MC thing. So when we were going out and DJing, rather than having like that cheesy MC hype thing, it was like, well, go out and just start doing what our favourite punk bands do over the bass music, and the more that we did that and experimented with that and got guitars involved and all that stuff, the more we realised that people fed off what we're doing, and that was exciting to us, and like is really exciting to us. It's a whole thing. And then before we knew it, we got signed, and we got an agent, and we got management, and that all happened really fast. And so we kind of figured that like we're doing something that pleased us, and it doesn't, you know, some other people might kind of appreciate that as well, like some honesty in music. Do you know what I mean? That's about it for me.
Yeah.
That. And if Andy was here, he'd agree as well. Because, let's face it, hang on. Just got a message from Andy, says he agrees. That. Okay, so I watched an interview with The Prodigy, and they were like, we're going to keep doing this, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, because nobody's turned up to give them, like, to take it off them yet. And obviously, like, that's a big place to try and aspire to, but like, fuck it, why not? Like, aspire to be in that place, right? And I think anyone who makes music or writes words and puts them with music, and they're honest about it, and it's real and it's not contrived, and you're not trying to emulate anyone else. Like, we listen to like a lot of music, and like that's obviously a big influence, but fundamentally when we write words or we write a song, it's not contrived. We're not trying to write a song like the song that we heard or anything like that. And it's cool, like, definitely I think we've got like the production skills and the techniques and all that stuff to be able to go and rip off like what other people are doing, right? And then we're ripping off what people are doing, and then we could kind of just throw ourselves into like the scene that we kind of want, you know, are kind of aiming for, but it's not real. Like, the realness is, well, we write music the way that we want to write it. It's a bit different and like maybe quirky. It's different, right? And like, so, you know, I guess you only live once. So yeah.
Hashtag YOLO.
YOLO. You only YOLO once, yeah. You only live once.
You only YOLO once. No,
yeah.
let's go backwards into the amplifiers.
Fuck you. Yeah, you're only going to get like one chance to do this, so fuck it, do it your own way. And do you know what, if it doesn't work out, then like, you know, you can play like your grandkids like some music and be like, look, we tried to do it our way, and like, it didn't work out, or like, we tried to do it our own way and it did work out. I don't, you know, I don't think that it's useful to like conform like our sound or like our style, and like, I'd rather be unique and get nowhere than like copy what everyone else is doing and kind of walk around being like that, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, say something. Yeah, so we did BBC introducing, and that was cool. They invited us down and we went down there and you know, we it was the BBC, you know, and we went down and we had a good time, I think. I mean, we'd just come back off tour, we were really tired, we set up our drum kit and started making a lot of noise, and they looked terrified, and it was what it was. It didn't really feel like that much. Like, I went for a kebab afterwards. Like me and Tom make the music, I shout on it, and then we've got like a third member, Andy, who plays drums, and he makes the video. So we got like one video that we shot and put up on Blank TV, and it's been blogged about, which is really cool. And that was us being abducted by like an absolute maniac. And in the end, he ties us up and he tortures us and he cuts his fucking fingers off and he bleeds everywhere. And then eventually we break free and then we kick the fuck out of him. And then like we set him on fire and we kill him. And then, but like the latest video that we've got that I'm really excited about is like an experiment that goes like a medical experiment. And we end up, I end up being like drugged, and we went to the butcher's shop and bought like hearts and lungs and livers and kidneys, and then we got like all these surgeons in like a hospital room, and like they're like cutting me open, they're ripping me open with knives, and they're fucking throwing my guts out, and it was never our intention to be like a horror band. So like I think the next video will just be us in the back of like some like massive like swag car, like draped in honeys,
compressing the shit out of stuff.
Compressing everything basically. The club scene in London, like London music scene moves fast, moves really fast. So somebody's making music and everyone's on that, and then 6 months later everyone's fucking moved on and they're doing something else. Like personally, I think the best club experiences and the best raves that we've played or been to have not been in the UK. So like, but my experience of UK club culture is like I appreciate it when promoters take over a venue and they put on like one-off events. So like UKF Bass Culture doing their thing in Brixton Academy or Alexandra Palace, like those have been like the most exciting kind of club-based events that I've been to recently. But then there's like a whole world of stuff that feels like it's way more connected. Like I think West Coast of America has got like a much more vibrant, exciting scene for bass music right now. I think that Poland is really on point actually. Belgium is really good, Spain as well, and Italy, like Italy absolutely kills it. But yeah, I mean, like London, I'd say rather than clubs is, I mean, there are like Village Underground, like in East London's pretty sick. The Nest in Dalston, like those are two venues that like we go to and hang out in and like get to see artists that like mean something to us.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, do you know what? Tom's got a girlfriend.
I'm going out with Pete today.
I woke up this morning, right, and he's in the room next door to me, and I woke up and the first thing I did was rolled over and texted him this morning and said, "Happy Valentine's Day, babe, kiss," right, and he still hasn't replied to me.
No. I'm not replying. Maybe a cheeky blow around the back of the studio, so.
2013 for ANiMAL is
shows.
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 Just shows.
DJ shows, live shows, developing the live show, making it better.
Yeah.
Like, it expands every time we do it. Like, every gig we have, we seem to be changing up the live set and like adding gear and just kind of trying to push it as much as possible, because like, our live show is quite a lot of live electronics and stuff, and like I've been adding software synths and we've got loads of samplers and stuff, and that's really cool. And then it's kind of taking that out and just seeing like what will work, what won't work, and then like how can we make it all better. So yeah, I guess that's what 2013 is for ANiMAL.
2013 is trying to pay the fucking rent.
Yeah, paying the rent and rocking crowds.
I need to pay some bills. I'm happy. Yeah, pretty much. Do you know what? If I've got somewhere to live by the end of this year, I think that might be a successful year. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been watching ANiMAL and Pete. I think this year I'd quite like to find somewhere to piss that I haven't pissed before. I've pissed out of moving cars, I've pissed in airport terminals, I've pissed in shops, but I've never taken a piss in a woman's vagina.
I'm a little bit afraid of this take.
I have nothing to say.
Really?
Yeah.